Well, there's a big gap between development and manufacturing, and we fill that gap.
And that's really what product realization is about, is bridging that gap from those brilliant designs to real products.
Product realization starts the minute you start sketching out your concepts, the minute you understand what your client's looking for.
Our clients come to us with goals that on the outset seem crazy, and our job is to find ways to make the crazy possible.
Designing for manufacturing very early on, grounding it with our tooling, moulding and transfer to manufacturing expertise.
Because we are independent, we are not biased or tied to factories that we have to fill. So we can advise you what is the best for the customer.
We always look for that fit and making that match. What's the personality of the client? What's the personality of the manufacturer? And what do they value? Typically, a client will spend much more on actually building the product than designing the product, so the payoff is often quite clear and quite fast. We're able to get payoffs typically well below a year time frame.
We had a recent project with a very impressive turnaround. We took it from napkin sketch of industrial design into production of an initial quantity of 20,000 units in 5 months.
We are very fast. It's quite typical for us to get a brief at the start of the year with the requirement to have a product on the shelves in stores by the end of the year.
Saving time and money for our clients by doing things right is something that's integral in what we do.
We have engineers all over the world, and so we can react quickly across multiple time zones to achieve success for clients.
Clients often come to us wanting a whole system, not just a device. So obviously understanding the functionality of the whole system and how it interacts with the outside world is crucial.
Even though we may have a very challenging problem with innovative technology, our engineers are thinking about the manufacturing solution from the get-go.
It's really the people that make the difference. You can have all the facilities and the process in place, but without great people, you're not going to get a great design.
You don't just sort of like sketch out a few blocks on a whiteboard and think, there you are, that's how we're going to do it. You're equally thinking about, how you're going to make it, who's going to make it.
It's really not something that we tack on or we do at the end. It's something that exists for the lifespan of an entire product.
There's no substitute for a face-to-face meeting when it comes to sort of manufacturing transfers. You need to get to know the team, you need to integrate into the team. You cannot possibly do it over the wall. It just won't work.
Sometimes I forget who is what discipline because everyone's working together all the time.
There's no place for silos in projects like this.
When we're involved, they know that they're going to get a design that is not only a great design, but it's also a great design that can be manufactured.